Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to today's Society of Decision Professionals Learning Exchange. My name is Hilda Churekjian, and I have the pleasure of introducing today's presentation titled Experimenting with Values.
So this is not a talk about any of these three listenings on values. This is about a fourth kind of listening that I'll be talking about today, which is completely separate from these other three uses of that term. And I'm going to focus on values as meta strategy. Basically, the one-line takeaway from everything I'm going to say after this is that your values are your highest level strategy. So let's start by looking at what brushing our teeth can teach us about values. So most people generally brush twice a day. And if you think about this, the count of how many times we've brushed is actually very useful, because if I have not brushed at night, I have a checkbox of like, wait a second, I have committed to brushing twice a day and I have not met that commitment, so I better do it. So the count helps me take action and do it. But the number of times I've brushed is not equal to dental hygiene, which is what I'm really after. And dental hygiene is important to me because my personal well-being is important. And so these are three different dimensions of value. And the first one, the counting, is systemic value. How many times I've brushed is just a system I've created which helps me get to the practical value of dental hygiene. And the practical value of dental hygiene is important because my intrinsic value of personal well-being is important. And the idea of intrinsic values, it's that final thing which you cannot justify. This is the end in itself. So these are three different dimensions of value. And the key thing here that I would like you to reflect on is anything in life that you've ever counted is really a system. We're defining systemic value as a construct. Anything artificial, any metric, any ideology, any rule fulfillment is systemic value. Anything you've actually counted does not really count. It's not what you're really after. And whatever you've really been after cannot actually be counted.